Hello everyone, it's my video for YouTube. So I'm going to go through a couple of things here now. It's in relation to the next generation. Now, wow, we've seen some amazing changes lately, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? And let's just say the slavery levels have dropped. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's going about their daily lives, getting on with the daily thing, doing what they feel is good to their personality, rather than having to work in a career that they don't want to work in. The majority, of course, there's still people out there, key workers, working hard, and thank you, keeping things going, but each to their own, of course. So, wow, I've noticed some amazing changes. Like, I mean, the people around here, right, man. Right, listen, right, I don't have a clue what you've been told, right? I mean, I can find out if I really want to, right? Because, like I said, I can read secrets, and whether you believe that or not, just ask Sam Johnson for a start. And I mean, if I want to find out, I'll find out what's on your mind, right? But I can't be, hey man, I can't be chowed. You know what I mean? I've got things to do, right? Rather than have to fix everybody's lives and put everybody in place, why can't you just like work with us and just do it yourselves? You know what I mean? So I'm on the level of like thinking, whereas the people are being told lies about me, or rumours and all the rest of it, like saying, I don't know, I'm going to have a wild guess here, right? I bet you Andrew's the devil. I bet you that's a big one. I bet you that's a big one in there, you know, on the town. Do you know what I mean? Right? Listen, hey man, do you want to know something about the devil? Right? It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind, right? God controls everything. The Creator controls everything, right? So He controls the good and the evil. So He'll give you, let's call it, a bad experience, so that you come out stronger in the end, so you can make it through the good experience. Do you know what I mean? And the devil, as said in myths, is just a myth, right? And I'm not the devil. So I've got some stuff I like there. I've brought some stuff down here. It's about the next generation. It's called the Next Generation Formula. Now, if the Prime Minister can have a deeks at this video, and you'll find out the formula for the next generation. There's also going to be key changes explained, right? So, Formula A, the next generation of infant formula. How composition meets functionality. Dr. Bernd Stahl. So, here I'll put it in context for you, right? Bernd Stahl. Dr. Bernd Stahl. So the doctor who's going to help the infants was going to be burned, but it's going to be stalled. So this is fantastic news, because that tells me that I have been working very hard, and that tells me that there is no fate but what we make it. That's exactly what it tells us. So The next generation matrix is used to derive the basic reproduction number. From research progress, next generation Aptamil will soon come to retail. You can easily switch your baby's diet to our advanced formulas. The AB formula. The AB formula has begun the second season. 2019 also provides and proves to be the year formula. Probabilities of all LE frequencies in the next generation in a population. The Generation 2 Evo, which will be used from Season 7. The Generation 2 Evo, the car. That's right, I cannot wait for that. Oh yes. Get up. So right, developing the next generation leaders. Formula FE. This case examines Formula FE to appeal to the millennium generation. The female formula is designed to address all female organs as well as balance hormones and estrogen. Part of the technical development of the next generation formula, Generation 3, are invited to submit. From research progress, the development of next generation leaders in the church, dance music, and that's with global reach and collaboration. It's like you have a church, people go on a Sunday, you sing hymns that they've been singing for the last 2,000 years about Jesus Christ, and they sing the basic bullshit like that they've heard 1,000 times, but they just say it because they're told to say it by the priest. Well, the priest may be enjoying himself, or maybe not, depending on who he is, but like, he may be enjoying himself, but he may be not enjoying himself. So he's actually just saying it because he has to say it because it's holy, apparently. Well, next generation, it's going to be like, you walk into a church, right? The dance music's on. There's good music on. There's music that people know on. They come in, they feel like dancing because they like the tune, they like the song what's on. And they start talking about general chit chat. They start having a good time, having a laugh, talking about how they went out on the weekend and they got absolutely plastered and they had a great time. They're not going to come into the church and sit there and pretend that they've never sinned or they've never done anything in their lives. They're going to walk in and they're going to be themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the next generation for the church. So the toothpaste, we all hear about the toothpaste, the fluoride. The toothpaste contains new stannous fluoride formula stabilized with zinc phosphate that fights plaque causing. Right, so that's the formula. Now the key changes. Don't know if you've seen my last videos or if you've read my book. The key to life. 3 ways of thinking in humanity: negative, positive, and neutral. Right? Now then, this new generation, next generation, is going to have the same key signatures. So I'd like you to watch the video back and come to know when the key starts and the other end. So when the key starts, meaning when am I speaking negative, when am I speaking positive, when am I speaking neutral, when am I speaking negative, when am I speaking positive, when am I speaking neutral. I'm reacting to all three sides of humanity, do you understand? So I'm not just aiming at one person or two people or three people. I'm aiming at everybody, so it's getting everybody thinking. Now then, Andrew Blair is thinking, do you know what I'm saying? So you will all learn how to do that in the next generation. And what I mean is it's not a change of scale, but rather a change of key. So, a change of key. Now that's got me thinking there now. I would like to explain something before I move on to the next part in here. A change of key would be, right, key number 4. Now, so key number 4 would be, it's like, can you imagine it if you were to write down something that you wanted to happen because it felt good in your heart, and then that something would just magically come true. But it's nothing to do with magic. It's life. So, key 4, fate. But there is no fate but what we make it, remember? So, to count the key change, the sun has to move. The inequalities cannot be explained by the mental health problem alone. The neutral way of thinking, dipping in and out of positive and negative thoughts, bipolar disorder, that cannot be explained by mental health problems alone. They're not mentally ill, basically. And that is all for that. They're not mentally ill. So, Prime Minister Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, here we go.